With us now, President of the American Federation of Teachers, Randi Weingarten. Randy, you and I spoke yesterday, and you wanted me to know that you remain 1,000% behind all schools opening up this fall, and in fact said that you're going around the country handing out grants, doing everything you can to make sure that happens. Tell us about it.
So thank you, Joe, and thank you for listening. Look, in May, we said that the vaccine, plus everything else, but the vaccine had been such a game changer that we felt in May that we needed to say to the world, back to school in the fall, full time, everyone, no exceptions. And, that's where we are. And in fact, we, as, a union felt, what can we do to actually make that real? So we put $5 million out in the field in terms of grants. We've already had 65 grants affecting about 1,800 of our locals taking them. It affects, just so you have a sense, about places that have 20 million children. And what they're doing is they're going door knocking on doors of parents whose kids were not in school at all last year, remote or otherwise. Standing up vaccine clinics. I'm being in St. Louis this weekend, standing up with some vaccine clinics. I'm in New Mexico today doing some of this back to school work. We are serious about getting our kids back to school in a safe and welcoming way.
Bill de Blasio has been aggressive in New York City with some of the things he's done with some of the vaccine mandates for restaurants and also for city employees, talking about the need to get vaccines or get testing. I know that I hear teachers' numbers are getting up there in the mid to high 80s as far as vaccines. You're not quite there yet with a vaccine mandate for teachers and unions and supporting that. Why not? And do you think that's a place you may possibly get to?
So let me say this as clearly as I can. We're considering all options on the now, given what has just happened with the Delta variant. I mean, if you look at where we were 3 weeks ago versus now, the world has changed. Our commitment remains the same because kids need to be in school. And so that's why, and you've had me on your show. We've agreed on things, we've disagreed on things, but we've always been about how do we help kids get back to school and how do we make it safe? We have our members. When I do our polling, 90% of our teacher members have gotten the vaccine. We have helped persuade them. We've stood up clinics. We want to persuade the holdouts. Up until the last few weeks, we have thought that the way to do it is through persuasion, particularly since there was not full authorization of the vaccine. But, what we're doing is we're looking at all the alternatives because of this. And in fact, when Bill de Blasio said vaccine or test, our local in New York agreed. When Joe Biden said vaccine or test nationally, we agreed. In Denver, we agreed to the mandate. So we are trying to make sure that people are safe. It's part of the reason why reluctantly, we love the pediatricians. My sister is one of them. And we agreed to, obviously, we need masks in schools like in Florida because kids under 12 are not vaccinated. So our goal is we got to protect the United States. But let's stop scapegoating teachers. They're doing everything they can. I don't know another profession that is as highly vaxxed, and they want to be in school with their kids.
And so we talked about, again, in talking about Bill de Blasio, it sounds like he's where you are right now, where he said, this is the first step. We've started with vaccinations or testing. Of course, as you said, the New York City teachers have agreed to do that. Teachers nationwide have agreed to do that following Joe Biden's suggestions as well. Yep. But this, as you said, this is a moving crisis. Things have changed dramatically over the past 3 weeks. So we'll follow up with you in the next few weeks and see how things have changed. Let's talk also, though, about masks. You brought it up. It shouldn't be a battle, but for some reason, some people are making it a battle. In fact, a governor or two actually banning masks in all schools, which, of course, makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. Based on all the information you have, all the information you've heard as teachers prepare to go back to teach school this fall, how important is masking for the children in those classrooms?
Look, and again, I'm not the scientist. I'm a social studies teacher and I'm a lawyer. But we have to listen to the scientists. You just had the head of the American Academy of Pediatrics on. If the scientists tell us that kids under 12 cannot get a vaccine, but Delta is raging and it is affecting kids, but things like layered mitigation, like wearing a mask, like good ventilation, hand washing, and the kind of 3 feet of social distancing, which we can do and get all of our kids back to school, then why are we not doing that? It's about the safety. Now, as you know, I'm an asthmatic. I hate wearing these things. I labor in breathing every time I wear these things. But if that's what's going to keep everybody safe, let's do that. Teachers don't like teaching in them, but if that's what's going to keep everybody safe, let's do that. And I applaud districts like Alachua in Florida and Duval and others who, even though Ron DeSantis is threatening them in all sorts of ways, threatening to take funding, that belongs to the kids. It doesn't belong to him because they have a mask mandate. They're trying to say we're going to keep people safe.
Good morning, Randy. It's Willie Geist. Good to have you with us. Let me go back, if I could, to the vaccine mandate, the question about whether teachers should be required to have vaccines. You can understand frustration from parents when last year it was, we don't want to go back into the classroom until we know it's safe. Then we get this miracle vaccine that, in fact, makes it safe. You're all but 100% protected from serious illness and death if you have the vaccine. So if you can, in clear terms, just explain the resistance to a vaccine mandate for teachers that would make the classrooms objectively safe.
So, Willie, look, I am 100% into vaccines. I think that they're important. I think this one is safe and effective. And, virtually every one of my members are, I should say, 9 out of 10 of them are, and you can see that around virtually all unions. We understand this. The problem is we are trying to create trust throughout America in terms of a safe and welcoming environment. And our resistance has been to just mandating, particularly when you have this overwhelming number who have said yes and taken the shots and know it's important, is that then becomes, just like with masks, that then has become the argument over the mandate as opposed to how do we do everything we can to keep things safe and welcoming and focus on our kids. The people that are resisting, and there was a good Kaiser study out in the last few days, the people that are resisting, some of it is ideological, and some of it is that they really don't believe that the vaccines are safe. And I think full authorization, as one of the doctors on your show earlier said, I think that's going to open some doors. So as I said, we're considering all alternatives, including, looking at vaccine mandates. But at the end of the day, I want to lift up the fact that 90%, 9 out of 10 teachers have already been vaccinated, and they know that it's safe and effective.